Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, everybody, I think we're good. Cindy,
All right.
we're ready to go live in just a minute.
Okay.
All right, hit it.
Good morning, boys and girls. It is time for Stomp, Clap, and Read. We were a few minutes late. We had a little glitch, but now everything's working. We want to welcome you. And I want you to meet my friend and dance partner, Octavia. Octavia, can you say hello to the boys and girls? Good day. Octavia is a little shy, but she loves to dance. So we're going to start our program off with a little rhyme that we're going to do every week. And so everybody get ready. We're going to start with, if you're ready for some singing, let's clap our hands. So if you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. If you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. Can you clap them loud? If you're ready for some singing, if you're ready for some singing, if you're ready for some singing, clap your hands. And now, if you're ready for some dancing, who's ready for some dancing? Let's stomp those feet. If you're ready for some dancing, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're ready for some dancing, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're ready for some dancing, if you're ready for some dancing, if you're ready for some dancing, stomp your feet. Now, we're also going to hear some stories. So if you're ready for a story, let's shout hooray, hooray. If you're ready for some stories, shout hooray, hooray. If you're ready for some stories, if you're ready for some stories, if you're ready for some stories, let's do it really loud. Shout hooray, hooray. All right, I'm ready, boys and girls. Now we're going to start out with a song that we're going to do every week, and it's called Reach for the Sky. So boys and girls, Miss Debbie, before we do this song, can you tell the boys and girls a little bit more about our program? Just a few.
Sure. I sure can. And I apologize, everybody, that we had some technical difficulties. Hopefully next week will be much smoother. But welcome. And every week during our story time, if you have picked up this from our library, it is an egg shaker and a scarf. And you can see Miss Cindy has the scarf in her hand right now. That would be great. We have these free for you at the library. You can come to the main branch, the drive-through, and ask for a story time kit. Or if you want to come in the library, come back to Kid Space, ask for one of these story time kits, and we can get one for you. And we're going to be using them for all of our preschool programs. So please come and pick them up. Okay, so today, our program is going to feature a story about a grandparent, actually two grandparents, who play an instrument. So if you or your grandparent or your parent plays an instrument, let us know in the Facebook comments. I'm going to monitor those the best I can and try to give some shout outs near the end of the program. And one more fun thing, we are going to be having a special guest today. I'm not going to tell you his name yet, but I'm going to tell you two things. He plays the guitar and he drives our library's Bookmobile, which is a really big bus. We'll show some pictures later. If you have any questions for this mystery guest who drives our Bookmobile, go ahead and put them in the Zoom chat if you're joining us via Zoom. And thank you, Zoom people, for being so patient with us. Or put it in the Facebook comments, and I'm going to see if I can write down any of those questions. Other than that, I think we're good to go.
Miss Debbie, I have a question.
Yes.
All the boys and girls see you big or see me big?
Right now they see you and me big, but okay. I'm about to go away, so they're just.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that they didn't miss Octavia because she likes to be in the spotlight.
No, and Octavia is going to be here every week, so she's going to be there too. So I'm going to hide, but if you have questions, post them in the chat or the messages.
All right, so let's get our scarves ready. If you have scarves, if you don't have a scarf, you can wave your hands. You can use a towel, anything you have around the house, but if you have your scarves, let's use those. And we're going to sing a song right now called Reach for the Sky by Alice. All right, boys and girls. Now we're going to have another song, and Octavia is going to show you how to move to the beat by Stephanie Level. I still can't see myself very big, Miss Debbie. I'm not sure if there's a way to make me big. There I am. Thank you. Now we're going to move to the beat, boys and girls. All right, wiggling your eyebrows. Was everyone able to wiggle their eyebrows? That I feel was the hardest part. I hope you had fun with that song. We're gonna do Move to the Beat every week. And Octavia and I will dance with that to you. Now, boys and girls, we did a little singing. Now it is time to get ready for our story. Now, before we hear our story, which is a wonderful story about two families and two cultures that come together with music. So some of the music that you're going to hear in the story, I wanted to share with you. So Miss Debbie is going to share a few screens with you. One of the types of music is maybe a Mexican hat dance. So we're going to hear a little bit of what sounds you might hear when you hear that kind of music. All right, so, and the next thing we're going to hear is a little bit of yodeling. That's because the grandfather in this story knows how to yodel. And in this video clip that we're going to listen to, a grandfather is teaching her granddaughter how to yodel. Ooh, that sounds like it would be very hard to do. All right, our last one before our story begins is we're going to hear a polka. All right, boys and girls, doesn't that sound like great music? All right, so our story that we're going to share with you now is called Accordionly. It's a brand new book and it's by Michael Genhart, and I hope you will enjoy this. Accordionly by Michael Genhart. The accordion is a funny looking instrument. Is it a little piano? Is it some kind of harmonica? Ooh, my abuelo plays the accordion in a mariachi band. When they play ranchero music, he hoots and hollers louder than the rest. It's a fiesta every time he sings. And whenever we visit, my abuelo makes tamales and arroz. My opa plays the accordion in a polka band. When they play, he belts out a yodel that makes the windows shake. And whenever we visit, my Oma's Liebkuchen and hot chocolate make us feel right at home. Abuela and Opa always bring their accordions when they each visit me. Music and singing fills our home. Sometimes I get up and I move like a folklorico dancer. Other times I do the polka. The first time my grandparents were all together, one side of the table was really quiet. My grandpas couldn't speak each other's language, so they didn't say much to one another. They said please and thank you a lot, but not much else. We spent the day together in silence. We exchanged glances, but not words. We listened to the birds sing, but we didn't make a sound. My parents noticed the silence too and wondered if something was wrong. ¿Qué pasa? Asked Mom. Abuelo simply grumbled. What is it, Los? Asked Dad. Opa just scrunched his face. The silence made me sad, and that's when I had an idea. I asked Abuela to get his accordion, and then I asked Opa to get his accordion. At first, Abuela and Opa just stared at one another, but then they both broke into laughter. And Abuela strapped on his accordion and he started to play La Charida. Opa and I listened, and Opa watched Abuela very carefully. And Opa began playing the Yodel polka. And Abuela and I listened, and Abuela watched Opa very carefully. Soon they were playing along and singing together. The blending of yodels and hollers broke the silence, and music filled our house once again. Oh, here we are at the last page, boys and girls. And watching Abuela and Opa made my heart sing with happiness, with all my family together in harmony, accordionly. So boys and girls, the last page, you can't really enjoy it in this presentation, but the page folds out like an accordion. And in the back of the book, you can find out more about the author's grandparents, who he based the book on. So I hope you'll check that book out from our library, Accordionly. All right, it's time, boys and girls, to get some puppets out and do some jumping. If you have any animals that might be sitting near you or stuffed animals at home, you can join with me, or you can just get a little frog out. Is this a little frog? No, I think it's a big frog, isn't he? All right, that we'll call him a big frog. There was a big frog. He was always on the jump because he never looked ahead. He always went bump. Let's try that again. There was a big frog, always on the jump. He never looked ahead and he always went bump. All right, ooh, what's another animal that could jump? Can you think of one? He goes, ee, 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 ee. You got it, that's a monkey. So there was a little monkey, always on the jump, because he never looked ahead, he always went, are you ready? Bump. Let's do it again, that monkey. Get your monkeys out. There was a little monkey, always on the jump, because he never looked ahead, he always went bump. All right, one more animal. What could be another animal that jumps? And he's very soft and has long ears. That's right, it was a bunny. There was a little bunny, always on the jump, because he never looked ahead, he always went bump. Let's do it one more time, ready? There was a little bunny, always on the jump, because he never looked ahead, he always went bump. All right, I bet you can think of lots more animals that jump. So try that rhyme at home with Mom and maybe get some more animals out. Maybe some animals that don't jump. You could be silly, right? All right, more music coming your way. We're gonna sing another song together, and this one is called The Instruments on the Bus. So we're gonna have some instruments on the bus. And our first instrument is a guitar, and we're gonna strum. And this is to the tune of Wheels on the Bus. So I think you'll know this song. The guitar on the bus goes strum, 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 strum. The guitar on the bus goes strum, 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 all day long. And now we're gonna have another instrument, a trumpet, and it's going to go toot. So let's hold our trumpets. They're very heavy. Ready? The trumpet on the bus goes toot, 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 toot. The trumpet on the bus goes toot, 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 all day long. All right, we've got another instrument, and it is, what is this instrument? That's right, let's bang on our drums. The drum on the bus goes bang, 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 bang. The drum on the bus goes bang, 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 all day long. All right, boys and girls, I think we are ready. We are going to meet our special guest now. And his name is, and we're going to get Octavia out here too, because she wants to ask you some questions. All right. This is Danny Rice, who works at the library, boys and girls.
Hello.
Danny, can you tell the boys and girls what your job is at the library?
Absolutely. I am the manager of the Bookmobile. So, have any of you ever been on a school bus before? Have any of you ever been to a library? Anyone? Have any of you ever been to a library on a school bus before? Because that's what the Bookmobile is. It's a big green bus that has thousands of books on board. So you can come inside and you can pick out some books and then you check them out and you bring them back the next time we're at your stop.
That is so cool. Hey, Miss Debbie, maybe some of us haven't seen the Bookmobile. Can you show us a picture of the Bookmobile? All right, we're getting ready to see the outside of the Gail Borden Bookmobile. There it is. Look, boys and girls.
So that's what it looks
Go
like.
inside too, can't we, Danny? Let's go inside. Look at that. Hey, Danny, can anybody drive that Bookmobile?
No, it takes a special driver with a special license to drive the bus. It's so big. And at the library, we have two different people who are able to drive the bus. Me and my friend, Miss Shannon.
So cool. So there's two people that work on the Bookmobile.
Yes.
Tell us what the...
Hi, everybody. I got to pop in for a minute. Mr. Danny, we have a couple of people in chat that are having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. Let me get closer to my computer here. Is that better? Can everybody hear me?
It's a little better. It's still a little quiet,
A little
but
better? Uh-oh.
Turn your speaker up.
How's this?
Oh.
Is this better?
that is better. That is
There we
better.
go. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's
No,
okay.
this-
That's why I thought I'd pop in real quick and mention that.
Thank you, Miss Debbie. So, Danny, can you tell us what is the favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is going out into our community and having, looking at the happy face of all the people as they pick out books and movies to check out, especially when they find one of their very favorite books. We had someone the other day who was looking for The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and we even have a special edition of it. So they were absolutely thrilled when they were able to find that.
Oh, I like that story too, Danny. All right. So we are doing our program about music, and you play an instrument. Tell the boys and girls what instrument you play.
I do. I play the guitar. So this is what we call an acoustic guitar. It has 6 strings on it, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what you do when you move your hand like this across the strings, it's called strumming. So you can practice your own strumming. How about that? Pretty cool.
When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was 13 years old. I wanted to start playing when I was about 9 or 10, and my mom said that I was too little still, which is probably true. So I learned to play piano not very well first for about 2 years. I wasn't very good, but that's okay. And then I started playing guitar when I was about 13.
Do you still practice now?
I do. You have to practice if you want to get better.
Okay, so you're always learning. You're always still learning when you're playing, right?
That's right.
Oh, Danny is going to share a favorite song now on his guitar. And afterwards, boys and girls, if you have a few questions for Danny will have a chance to answer. But let's hear Danny's great music right now, boys and girls.
That's right. Okay, so this is my very favorite song. It's one that you can all follow along with at home. It's called Sleeping Bunnies. Have any of you ever heard Sleeping Bunnies before? This is one of my very favorites. So the first thing we're going to do is we're all going to pretend to be little sleeping baby bunnies. And then at one point in the song, we're going to get up and you can hop or jump around the room just like a bunny. Does that sound good? Okay. So here's how the song goes. This is the part where we're going to be little, oh, perfect. Look at that. Little sleeping baby bunnies. Okay. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Come and let us gently wake them with a merry tune. Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up soon. At this part, hop around the room. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Good job. Okay, now we're going to be little sleeping baby birdies. Can we all be little sleeping baby birdies? Here we go. See the little birdie sleeping till it's nearly noon. Come and let us gently wake them with a merry tune. Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up soon. And what do birds do? Do they flap their wings? Flap little birdies, flap, flap, flap. 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 And for our last one, we are going to be monkeys. So we're going to be little sleeping baby monkeys. Look at that. Miss Cindy, she's got it. See the little monkeys sleeping till it's nearly noon. Come and let us gently wake them with a merry tune. Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up soon. And what do monkeys do? Do they jump? Jump, little monkeys, jump, jump, jump. 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 Yay! Good job, everybody. Good job.
That was a fun song, Mr. Danny. I liked it a lot.
It's my favorite.
Well, thank you for sharing that favorite with us. Let's ask Miss Debbie if you have any questions.
See any questions in the chat? But we got a lot of thumbs up and a lot of hearts, so that was really good.
Good.
I really enjoyed it.
For grown-ups out there, if you go to gailborden.info/bookmobile, you can find our full schedule, including an interactive map of all of our different stops. And we might even have a stop by where you live.
That would be so great. I'm sure everyone would like to see the Bookmobile. And it is parked in our lot, but we can't go inside unless Mr. Danny or Miss Shannon is there. So
That's right.
But you could always see it parked in the lot. But if you want inside it, you have to go to a Bookmobile stop, don't you?
That's right. Yes.
All right.
You know,
Well,
we
thank
do
you.
have one question in the chat, on the Facebook chat. And this person wants to know, Mr. Danny, what is your favorite book?
My favorite book. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's see.
Maybe your favorite book you read to your son?
That's right. I do. My son is almost 3, so he'll be 3 in a few weeks here. And the one that he's been really liking lately is Goodnight Construction Site. Do you know that one? It's really good.
It is a great book. I like Good Night Construction Site. Now, Mr. Danny, you're in a special room right now, and I want to tell you about a program. Mr. Danny, can you see? I see a special room with a crib and a bed. I wonder who would go in there.
I don't know.
Would it be a monkey? No.
I don't think we're getting a pet monkey.
No, or bunny?
Mm.
No. I think it could be a baby. Well, we'll be so excited. Mr. Danny is going to have a new member to his family. And guess what you could do? In a couple months, we're going to have lullaby story time.
Oh, that would be perfect.
All right. We want to thank you so much for joining us, Danny. And thank you for telling us about the Bookmobile. And boys and girls, thank you all for coming to our program today.
Thanks,
Yes,
everybody.
thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We'll see you next week on Friday, 10 o'clock.
See you next Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.